throughout the month that they were here, we had several tables set up. So we had tables right here, like in an L shape. We moved these couches out of the way so people would come in, they check in. We used that room in there. I won't go in there now because they're doing driver's testing, but that room in there we used for all the Red Cross members if they needed to take a nap or they had because they had to stay overnight, right? So they would sleep in there. That was like their quarters where they slept and freshened up.
So I can't remember. So during that month, did you not take any driver's license?
No, they moved that to the Nazarene Church.
Okay, I could not remember.
So yeah, so we do driver's license testing every Thursday and Friday. So we had to move that over to the Nazarene Church across town. And so we didn't have any testing going on. So basically everything that goes on in this building, whether it be sports or testing or gymnastics or lines, everything got canceled for a month, right? So we had to say, nope, we're basically closed except for we were sheltered. All right, so that causes a lot of things. A, we're lucky to have a building for people to be able to come and do that, right? But with all of the things that go on, like gymnastics, for example, okay? Connie Smith couldn't have her classes. Okay, that's what she does for a living, so she wasn't able to work for a living, right? Diane Henley does her yoga classes in here with some of her, like it's an older group, so they weren't able to come in here and do that. We have taekwondo classes that so all of that had to be canceled. So there was a lot of lost revenue for the city because we couldn't do what we normally do. Does that make sense? All right, so kind of a tour, so I'll give you guys a tour. This is my office. This is basically every day, this is where I work. If you want to come talk to me, this is usually where I'm at. If I'm not here, I'm usually at a park or at the pool fixing stuff. Okay? So we've got bathrooms. So our bathrooms, guys, these are the only bathrooms that we have in this facility. So all the people that were staying here for that month-long time frame, they had to use these bathrooms to freshen up or to go to the bathroom, right? But we also had a trailer outside front here in our parking lot that they were portable showers. So they could shower. They also had laundry facility, so they had a washer and a dryer, so they just plugged up to our water out here. They drained all the exit, basically the wastewater into the drain, and they used our electricity to run all of that. Okay? Now, I don't know if you guys know anything about electricity, but here's what I'll tell you. Buildings such as this is a public building, there's a lot of power going on, right? We got lights and TV and vending machines and computers and all kinds of stuff, right? So that all takes a certain amount of watts, right? So if you plug in a trailer that pulls that much power, we lost power a lot in here. So a breaker would get flipped. So we'd have to go back in and flip the breaker, like doing their laundry, because it was pulling 220 out. And that's something that moving forward is probably something that they would want to have an electrician, which I'm not, look at and try to upgrade our facilities to be able to handle that if we didn't have a locker room and laundry facilities in our back rooms, right? So if we had to use portable stuff, that's one other thing that I didn't mention when I came to your school that we probably need to upgrade, okay? So these two rooms are just storage rooms, nothing really to see. We'll come in here. So this room is what we use for our living quarters. Okay, so everybody could make their way in here. Is that everybody? Let's go. All right, you're allowed. All right, so in here, guys, this is our living quarters. So we had about 50 cots set up all through the back side of this room. And then we had some tables set up here in the middle. Okay, so this is where everybody slept. So if you wanted to take a nap, you wanted to sleep, this is the room that they did here for a month. Obviously, we chose this room because it's the biggest room. I didn't know how many people were going to be, brought to our facility, so I had to make sure we had enough room for everybody to have a cot, right?
What was the most amount of people that's here?
34. But that's who actually stayed here overnight. But throughout the day, we were bringing in, almost 60, 80 people. That's not even so they would come in, they would take a nap, they would leave. So then we would have to go clean their cot and spray it with this disinfectant, right? Because we want to keep no germs away. We don't like to get sick, right? All right. Any questions about this room here?
Okay. So is that just storage?
So this is just the storage room. So you guys remember the map I drew? So remember we have the gym, and then we had a little storage room off here. That just stores all of our chairs. Okay, so we have our stage. That room there is just a closet that goes into room C where the driver's testing is. So they store some of their, they have a cabinet in there that they store some of their driving books and things like that. Okay, so this is the gym. This is where we store stuff. We keep our tables on the back side, or on the back side of the gym, because I don't have anywhere else to put them. So it works out. If we have like a big event or something, usually we use the tables, and then we'll take those racks and we'll store them in the back.